Welcome to Shorty SuperCoach. What's going on, guys? Back here for the old review. Don't have a great feeling about it. I feel like there would have been some pretty big scores over the weekend. I feel like I would have scored well, but I don't anticipate a good overall rank increase. But hey, we'll wait and see. Pretty quiet weekend too. Very average Saturday. Didn't really rate it. Went out for brekkie. That was fun. But then played tennis, lost, parts of it rained out, just not quite vibing tennis as much this season, just because I can't play as much, because I go to the footy and, yeah, I don't know, just haven't really found that. And you can't hit throughout the week. I really miss that hit throughout the week, because with work, like daylight savings, there's no time to have the old hit of the tennis after work anymore, so I'm just a bit out of rhythm with the old tennis. And then I thought, okay, you've lost tennis, let's roll into the footy. Cats will get up, have a good win. Well, that went like absolute shit. And then I had nothing on Saturday night, so I was literally just sipping back on an old cruiser, just watching a few games of footy. At least the Tigers got done. At least they got done at the final kick of the night. That made Shorty a little happier. But then today was a good day. Played golf, teed off at 8:26. Fuck me, that's too early for Shorty. And it was spitting. I was like, oh, boys, you promised me the morning sun with glistening, fresh morning air on my face. I ain't getting any of that. But no, it actually turned out to be a good day. I shot my first birdie ever on a par 5. I was pretty pleased with that. And overall shot 89 for 8 holes, which 18 holes. Fuck. 89 from 8 would have been pretty poor. Yeah, went around 18 holes, shot 89. It's a pretty, I wouldn't say you'd call it a difficult course. There's not too many bunkers and it's pretty chill, but mate, anything under 100 I'll take, and that was a good round. But yeah, that's been about it. Then just kick back, watch the footy this afternoon. Gee, the Blues, mate, they're just struggling. They fought hard today, but the Pies played some amazing footy that first quarter or so. They just were run and gun. It was pretty impressive stuff. But let's have a look at this side and see how we're going. I'll be going live on Wednesday, and you guys will all be happy, particularly the ones that rocked up to the subscriber kick. We've finally got that one edited. We've finally got that scheduled for Monday night. It has taken a while. My apologies. I'm shit at editing. It takes me ages. Just life gets busy sometimes. Then I'm like, oh shit, I need to do that still. So we finally got there. And yeah, it's come out all right. So that one will be up on Monday night. So that'll be a bit of fun. This always happens. There we go. It just takes ages to load sometimes. And then I'll bet you I hit it again and it just goes bang. See, what's that all about? Weird. All right. What do we got? Nice, baby. Hello, mummy. What is up? Oh, shit. Little 2640, baby. Who's cooking tonight? 10 out of 10 league wins. Fuck, I lost to Langers by 2 fucking points in draft. Are you kidding me? Ah, shit, man. But classic that. I did not expect that. Shit, it's back inside top 4K. That is nice, because as you guys know, I don't watch it closely over the weekend, and I knew a few of my players went, well, I didn't expect the overall. Well, there you go. What's up, baby? Fuck, that's nice when it turns out that way. Isn't it crazy? I bring in Jordan Dawson and he just can't score a ton. Tom Stewart somehow scored 91. That surprises me. Dacos rock solid. And this is where it really kicked in, like Sicily and Sinclair. And then I got Wilmot's 83. And Chesser, I know what you're thinking. You're like, why the fuck did you bring in Chesser? But I know I should have brought in Weddle. But I am that strapped for cash. And I'll show you in a minute why. Because I really want to get Laird or someone around 600k. And I'm going to need literally every dollar I can get. And I did the maths before and it's going to be tight. And Bontempelli as skipper was only solid again. Oliver was just around that VC mark, which you nearly take, but not quite. Green was good. Brayshaw and Steele, really, really pleased to see them bounce back and play well, because having recently bought them in at a low 500s price, there was a risk that maybe they were just well and truly out of form, but they were definitely back in business over the weekend, and Cornelio to ton up was great. Humphrey and Atkins to both ton up was insanely good and beneficial for mine. And then Marshall and English went extremely well too, which they have done for most of the year. And then again, just Dunkley huge. Taranto just having a great season. Zeeble, he's rock solid. Rosie went bonkers. Didn't Butters play a ridiculous game as well? And Sheasel's just playing insane footy for first year. And Mitchell, is producing, particularly the last couple of weeks, he's only really had probably one below average game, really. So that's great. Van Rooyen, solid, but he'll probably go. So not much on the bench. Don't get me wrong, I'm well aware of that. But I'll talk about my trades in a moment. I'll just have a look, see how I'm going. I don't always check the leagues. It sometimes coincides with how well I go, I will admit. But when you win 10 out of 10, surely straight to the leagues. When I think I won 3 last week, I was like, I won't check the leagues. But call me biased, but hey. I needed a few wins too, because as you can see, I'm 12th there, 13th there, 11th there. But unfortunately, I sort of beat teams that were pretty average. So it would have been nice to have that score against some good teams, like I did in this one. Beat the second team. But yeah, quite a few of those ones I'm outside the 8, but they're in abouts. And then sort of these last few ones I'm going pretty well. And bragging rights is, certainly want to be doing well in that. That's the cash league, so I'm happy about that. But yeah, gee, that's good. So what are we going to do? We got the 153k. I know on my trade TikTok I didn't have Cowan down to Chesser, but I was looking at this week and bringing in guys like Laird. Definitely feel like I need him. Not sure what Walsh scored, but maybe not too good off the back of that. Even someone like Petrarca in coming weeks, because don't know what Cripps scored, but even someone like Neil, I feel like Neil is going really well. Some of these Carlton boys just ain't going too flash. Don't know what's going on with Cripper. Watching the game, I feel like he would have struggled to get 100, and he did, 87. So he's in all sorts there. Still think if you got him under 550, which we will, quite easily. And I'm not sure where Walsh is at. I feel like he's probably around the 90 as well. Maybe high 90s. 92. So that makes him, interesting. A few upgrades, but I'll talk about my trades now. I was doing a bit of force, or whatever you call it, like looking ahead and trying to forecast. That's the word I'm looking for. And I thought I'm going to need absolutely every single dollar. And I looked at Weddle and I thought, an extra 30, 40k probably going to do me handy. And, he's been going well without going great. And obviously he went great. But what I want to do is McVee to someone like Laird. And Van Rooyen, I feel like time is on him. And I really just need someone to bob up. I don't know which rookies are necessary. Tell you who looked alright was this Cameron Fleeton, who I do not know much about, but he took a couple of nice intercepts. And I just wonder if he could have nudged out a little 70-odd score. Nope, 44. So it's funny how you just catch certain parts of the game and they look better than they actually were. But fuck, Blake Drury, Jesus. He's barely going anywhere, is he, with that price? So I just wonder if I can just get anyone, even if it's a debutant. And there might be other players on other lines that I can use some dual position stuff. But look, just hypothetically, 586. Yeah, right. So I'll be well off that. Okay. What if I hypothetically found like a rookie? I'd be able to do it. Interesting. So yeah, if there's a 102 guy, I'll be able to get Laird. But otherwise, I'd be interested to know. Fuck, I can't even get Walsh for that. That's frustrating. Oh, gee, Zach Merritt went very, very nicely, didn't he? 162. So he's a guy that, I could possibly bring in. I'd really like Laird. Lockie Neal's, a really good option as well. So, moral of the story is I don't know what I'm going to do. But, there's options. There's options because if I look at my team, about the only spot I really need to shore up is that back line, that last spot on the back line. But I feel like there's a couple of good buys in the midfield. I haven't really sussed the back line in terms of premiums or who I'd even want. Gee, look at Darcy Moore go. Holy shit. And isn't it great? Bloody Sam Doherty just decided to play well after we ditched him. Yeah, there's not too many guys who really scream at you down back, is there? It's very tricky. I mean, Sard, I thought he was going to be, a bit of a lock, but he's just not going. Even Will Days just dropped off. So, yeah, I'm not going to get too ahead of myself. I'll think about trades later in the week, but I'm mighty happy with where this side is at because I feel like I can definitely make 4 more upgrades. I think I'll be able to do it. It'll be tight at times, and we'll probably need another good rookie or 2 to just get me that extra bit of cash. But for the moment, this side's performing relatively well. We get a nice little rise in those rankings, which we love to see. So let me know how you went, and I'd love to hear how you're travelling. But most importantly, I'd love to see you get along to the live session on Wednesday where we have good old chat, plenty of banter, plenty of questions, and of course, the quiz every week. So have a good week, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Cheers.